Yo, what's going on? Jay Freeze from Unforgiven podcast.
It's that boy Trey. We got our guest today. Oh, my bad. Damn, I always do
Virgo
that.
that's always here, but they never want to acknowledge me, the only female. But anyway, go ahead. Carry on.
Yeah, but we got our guest today. My bad. Damn, what episode is it? 38?
38.
Yeah.
38. All right, bet. Yeah, we got our guest today. Go ahead, introduce yourself.
Finally, The Rock has come back. No, I'm kidding. It's your boy, Young Retro, Retchy Badass, RetroHawki. What's going on with y'all?
Oh, all right, bet. So, tell the viewers where you from. What was it like growing up?
All right, I'm from Philadelphia. Grew up, childhood, sort of transitioned to manhood in Roxborough, along with Trey. Growing up, it was interesting. We was around a lot of white people. I noticed the shift. I noticed the privileges that they benefit from early, and I don't know, it was nice. It was peaceful, it was quiet, not a lot of crime, but you know, it was some fuck shit going on as well.
Yeah, I feel you.
What you looking at me for? Damn black dude. All right, look. So tell us how you got the stage name.
All right, man. I got RetroHawki from once I picked the mic back up, I was like older. I was in college and like I was really on some like nostalgic shit. Like I was just reminiscing a lot. Like I was older and it was just a lot of shit that I could like look back on. I was just revisiting a bunch of cartoons and shit that just made me feel good. So I got retro from that. And then Hawkeye was my pop's nickname in college, also the superhero's nickname, but my pop's nickname. And you know, that was just like an ode to him because he was one of the people I looked up to.
Yeah, all right, bet.
Yeah.
Bet.
Okay, so how did you get started like rapping and stuff?
Alright, like it's two stories for real. Like I kind of got started rapping once I met him. We like in second grade at like age 7, we used to link up and just I bought like a notepad from the dollar store. I had a little cassette recorder John, and we used to like write out little story raps and shit and then record them Johns. And like once upon a time it was this boy named Duran or some shit like that. Yeah, I mean, did that for a little bit, but then I don't know, I fell out of that shit. But then once I got back to school and shit, like the summer before my sophomore year, I was like, I kind of had made a couple friends and they was like into that shit. And like, I don't know, man, it just like made me feel away. I felt like I could still spit. I felt like I could still come up with some type of shit. It just was like hard and it seemed kind of far-fetched at the time. But like, I eventually said fuck it and just went home and wrote a rap after like spending a week with my friends in the household, and it just was always some type of creativity going on surrounding music. Plus a lot of like interesting music was coming out around that time too, so I was just fucking motivated, you feel me? Like,
Yeah, I feel you.
really was trying to see number one, if I had a lot to talk about. A lot of shit was just going on, so I kind of got pushed into that shit.
Yeah.
For real.
All right, who your top influences coming up and why?
Influencers like how? Like in terms
Anybody.
of,
It can be from family to music to anything.
Michael Jordan, regardless of like the human being he is, it just was always something. Like my parents they got me like a champion like Jordan jersey when I was like a fucking toddler or some shit, and I still got that shit. My girlfriend can fit into that joint, but like that was like, he's like an iconic figure to me because he was just one of them niggas that was like like a human being but like a superhero. Like it was a lot of shit on the court he was doing that niggas wasn't doing. He just was separated from everybody else. So like Michael Jordan stands out crazy. Will fucking Smith, regardless, that's my fucking
You should have
nigga.
had the one boy trying to compare Will Smith to Michael B. Jordan.
Bring that up.
And
I don't see the correlation, but
it's just weird, though. That shit hilarious.
that's interesting.
And
but
Johnny Depp.
yeah, we gonna talk about that after this for sure. 'Cause I gotta dig into that. Cause what? But yeah, Will Smith, man, fucking Martin, like a lot of '90s sitcoms and shit like that. Who else, man? Fucking The Rock, Stone Cold. Like I used to watch hella wrestling and shit like that.
Yeah.
And
What about musically?
Sade, ASAP Rocky, Drake, You know what I'm saying? ASAP and shit, cause like I got a BFA in film, so like I like what they do with integrating music and film. You know what I'm saying? They like just make some shit that's not the normal dumb shit. In fact, everybody, all the normal dumb shit is trying to recreate all the shit they be doing and shit. So you know what I'm saying? Fuck with them. I don't know. Honestly, I'm influenced by a lot of motherfuckers.
Yeah, a lot. That's what it sound like.
Yeah, I could go on for real.
Yeah. What's the next question?
All right, so who do you aspire to work with within the industry?
Dead or alive? Can I get dead or alive?
Dead or alive.
Oh, all right, bet. Definitely, like I said, Sade, Kali Uchis, Georgia Smith, for sure. I want to fucking link with Pharrell, dog. Oh my god. I link Gunna for real. I like his little musicality and shit. I feel like he can create a new little wave or some shit. I'm fucking with him. I get in there with my man Dave East. I just fuck with him as like a rapper, as an artist.
Yeah.
Drizzy, just cause I feel like we make some of the same type of emotionally charged music. You feel what I'm saying? So like, definitely Drake. Michael damn Jackson. Also, you feel me? Like Michael Jackson.
I heard that.
Nip Hussle. You feel me? Rest in peace, unfortunately. There's a couple more, but I think I said all like the main motherfuckers.
I feel that. Yeah, that's a good list.
For sure.
Yeah. Okay, so what are your current goals in the music industry?
Alright, yeah, cause I'm making into that shit too, bro. Like watch this shit happen. But goals. Alright, so I have a thing for sampling. You feel what I'm saying? Like I like going over beats to use samples. Right now I'm rapping over some shit that's like 90s R&B, like chords and shit like that, sample that shit. But you know that's like a lot of bullshit that come into that, trying to like sell it and shit like that. So I'm hoping, I have to still do research. I don't know none of that shit, but I need to do the research and then figure out a way, once I have a big enough platform, to maybe like be able to blur some lines with. Y'all heard about like how what Hove did with like the Annie joint he did or whatever? It was like he like paid for the whole joint so anybody can go. Like I'm trying to figure out ways to like I could at least lessen the charge, or like artists can be able to just sample music, because that's music at the end of the day. You feel me? Like be able to sample it, not blatantly like rip it off and shit like that, but sample it. And yeah, but for it to not be so much of a legal hassle, like you feel me? Because it's still music, especially some old ass shit where motherfuckers already made all they bread off of it. You feel me? It's like, stop being greedy, let somebody else eat now. Fuck out of here.
Yeah, that's exactly what Jay-Z did.
That's what I'm trying to do. Also, just trying to like, I don't know, like I'm trying to change low-key the course of, I'm trying to change music, period, bro. Like I told you, I've been trying to like create my own genre, like nightcore and shit, different sounds. But like I'm trying to come out with like content that's like not so repetitive, redundant, ignorant. You feel what I'm saying? Like I'm just think that music is just very like, that shit is ass now, bro. It's like real sour.
It's watered down.
Man, like you were saying, it's manufactured, it's lamestream, it's just WWF and WWE right now. You feel me? Like I'm tired of, I don't like, and I'm like me, I've done a lot. Like my girl helped me with a lot of shit in terms of transitioning into a man. I don't like hearing all the misogyny and shit in every rap. Like honestly, bitches exist, you feel what I'm saying? Women exist, but it's like not every woman is a bitch. Not every woman gotta do all like this and that to you for the sake of the track, for the sake of the bars. It's just, I don't know, man. Like I'm find myself to be pro-black. Like I'm not marching and shit like that, but I would love to see the advancement of us as a culture, as a people. You know what I'm saying? But it's like a lot of shit. Like what? Like I know this is like a later shit, but like Russ, what he was talking about, bro, that shit 100% true, bro. Like niggas, they're preying on these poor ass niggas. You know what I'm saying? Who come out of these situations just to regurgitate the same shit, bro. Like music is still influencing the fuck out of everybody. You feel me? So like,
especially
regardless, I don't know, we should filter it. Like yes, all of that, it's a time and place for all that shit. I want to hear about niggas that's shooting niggas and shit like that. If that's literally
what's happening,
you know, the system. If you grew up in poverty and shit like that, that's your reality. But don't make hip hop. Don't make the qualifications for a hip hop record be You got to talk about. You have to mention drugs. You got to mention your weapon and what you can do with it, what you're willing to do with it.
Yeah.
And you gotta just respect girls consistently. You feel me? I'm trying to at least, like, you know what I mean? But it's like also just wholesome music. Like, I just want some like real ass shit. Like, I feel like people out there are fucking talented as shit and come up with some crazy ass shit and go over a crazy ass beat and just put out some thorough ass shit. There's not necessarily all this the manufactured hot ass trash.
Yeah.
That's just my opinion. I'm tired of that shit, bro. Like, we heard it already. That shit, okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I feel that.
Especially with niggas like lying and shit. Like, niggas be dicking off gang culture and shit like that for the advancement of the culture, and that's niggas died over that shit. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's like like all that shit. Like, niggas, that's some real shit. You got I don't know, man. It's just like
all that shit.
It don't need to be so black and white. Like, you feel me? Oh, for the hip hop record, you gotta do boop bop and bang. No, bro, that shit make us look stupid, and it's corrupting everybody else that's coming up. For real.
Yeah.
Even in the being.
I feel that. You got any upcoming shows or projects?
In terms of fucking rap, no, not a show. I gotta I'm about to finish my trilogy of projects, PM Passion, before I drop my Nightcore shit. Volume 3 though, not necessarily sure. I just know, like, I got basically all of it written the fuck out. It's just I think I'm gonna record it like later, like close. I want to drop that shit like early fall. You feel me? I feel like that shit is just more. That's my, that's like my serious all around shit. Just the music. I would rather put that out around like October or some shit. But I got the bank.